Hi, my name is Christopher David Mitchell. I'm a coach, and today is going to be a rant against manipulative modern marketing. So I don't normally do rants. I like to put out positivity, but I think what's more valuable to you than just me being positive all the time is me being real. And the fact is, I've got something to say about the situation that I find that modern marketing is in, whether it's marketing for coaches, self-help, business courses. You know, I'm in this world and I had to learn about it, and it was an unfortunate moment where I learned about what's actually going on here. So I'm going to be covering an event I went to, Success Resources in London, the Clubhouse app, and just my experience of what's really going on with marketing, so that if you're a customer of marketing, which we all are, I suppose, you can see the signs of it more. And if you're a marketer yourself, you know, you're selling something, I want to cover at the end how I think you can do this in the wrong way, which is manipulation, and the right way. So let's get straight into it. The problem with marketing at the moment, mostly, now this is not all people, I'd say 80% fall into this trap of manipulative marketing. Marketing to your fears. Marketing to fears of you missing out. Fears of you not being enough. Fears of you not being successful. Fears of you not being recognized. Fears of you not making enough money. Fears of you not making enough contribution. It goes back to Maslow's hierarchy of needs that we're talking about. Marketers know this. A lot of the manipulative marketing is sneaky and subtle, but it's always preying to your base fears. And that's the issue I've got with marketing for a start. But the bigger issue I see going on at the moment, other than that, is the issue of perceived value. So here's the story on marketing. You want to make £1 million as a new business owner? Write the book called How to Make £1 Million, and the byproduct of that is you will sell the perceived dream, and then you will end up probably being quite rich from that, even if you haven't done it yourself. This is the problem with marketing: is you want to be rich, write a book on how to be rich. You want to be a fully booked coach, write the book or do the course on how to be a fully booked coach. But the thing is, this is all an illusion. This is all perceived value. Most of these people, when you look into it, have not done anything. That's the crazy thing. I mean, I was on the Clubhouse app the other day, and everyone's saying they're a 6-figure business coach and a 7-figure coach and an 8-figure and a 9-figure. And then you actually look into these people and they've got like 112 YouTube subscribers, and it's all just a facade. It's all an illusion. And the big problem with the business and marketing world is it isn't really regulated. Like, anyone can put up an Instagram and say, I'm making 20K a month, or I'm the 7-figure coach, or I'm the 9-figure entrepreneur. Like, we desperately need to regulate the marketing system at the moment. It's an absolute mess. And what happens is people get more and more desperate. People are doing fake it till you make it. People are heightening this perceived illusion of how they're doing, of how successful they are as a coach, as a business person, as an entrepreneur. And all there is just a big success illusion, because the people who are buying from these people are just buying into the illusion that they're making 7 figures a month or 7 figures a year or whatever. But most of the time, it's not true. Most of these people on the Clubhouse app who say that they're an 8-figure coach or a 7-figure coach, they're not. They're really not, guys. Honestly, this is all a perceived illusion of value to get you to buy their stuff. You know, like we say, the best example is if they actually want to be a fully booked coach, they're not doing, a lot of these coaches, the hard work to actually do that. All they're doing is saying they're a fully booked coach and putting out the How to Be a 6-Figure Coach in 6 Weeks ebook or online course when they've never done it themselves. But the problem is, it's easier to do that because it's easy, unfortunately, to manipulate the masses, manipulate with those base level of needs, those hierarchy of needs. It's easy, like it's so easy if you wanted to just manipulate people and get them to buy your stuff, your products, your services based on fear and based on a perceived illusion, because marketing is an unregulated system, but I really hope we regulate it more soon. But that's what's going on. Just know that 80% of people who are saying they're making this money, say that they're doing all this stuff, you know, it's just not true. And I really applaud YouTube channels like Coffeezilla, like Mike Winnet, who have just been calling out all these fake people who are just making all these claims. I think like there's a really good video where someone was on the Clubhouse app and they were around certain individuals who were claiming that were making 8 figures and 9 figures and they started all this business. And just do a bit of research. It's just not true. Like, and this guy, I'll put the link in the description actually. I think it was a Coffeezilla video. And they were just saying what I thought of, like, these guys are just all making this stuff up. And like, the way that you know, like you look around, I checked like 10 people on Clubhouse app who all said that they were like a fully booked coach that coached 10,000 people and this, that and the other. And then you look at them up and then on YouTube, they've got like 112 subscribers. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, this is all a perceived value game. It's the thing that they can manipulate the masses into thinking that they're making the people think that they're doing so well, so you buy their stuff so you can be like them. So do you know what I mean? It's like a pyramid scheme of illusion. If you think that they're a 7-figure business coach because they say it in their bio and they've got a few fake photos probably running around or fake testimonials, then you buy into that illusion and then you do their course and you'll pay 10 grand for their mastermind or whatever. Then they'll probably teach you in that course the same course of like how to be a 7-figure coach. So you've not done the work. Say you go along, you do this coaching course on how to be a 7-figure business coach. Then you haven't even done any coaching, and then you sell the next course on how to be a 7-figure business coach to other people who believe that you've already done it. You know, it's just ridiculous what's going on at the moment. It needs to be regulated. It needs to be sorted. But that's what's going on a deep level at the moment. I see it so much. And like I say, it's not all the people. I want to give some great examples of ways and solutions to get around this marketing issue and who I look up to in the marketing world, because I'm still a marketer. I'm still doing stuff in the marketing world. I'm still selling, you know, services and courses, but God forbid it has been a challenge, because once you see what other people are doing and once there's the scripted webinars and once there's the templates of how to make a sale and things you should say, and you know, I mean, it's the unfortunate truth is it's ridiculously easy to manipulate people into thinking, into buying into this perceived illusion. And it's an easier path to go down, as in, if you keep up this perceived value illusion and you manipulate people into buying your products and services, you will make money. So it's a harder road to go down to say, right, I've got integrity as a person. I am not going to oversell something here. I am going to be truthful. I am going to be honest. I am going to be kind. I'm going to go down the right road of marketing stuff. I'm not going to manipulate people. I'm not going to do countdown timers. I'm going to go down the authentic, real road and provide a valuable service to someone. That's harder to sell because everyone wants a quick fix. So if I blind tested these, which I haven't, but I would be 99% sure that if I said how to become a 6-figure business coach in 6 weeks, I would sell a lot more, because people want to buy into that illusion and they want a quick fix and they're lazy and they don't want to work hard, versus this is going to take a while, guys, to get up and running, but I want to help you become a coach or turn your life around or overcome adversity or change your singing voice, which is what I used to do. But it's not going to be easy. It's not a quick fix. That doesn't sell as well, generally. It does to the right people, though. That's the thing. But that doesn't sell as well. Like, I've had to sacrifice making money for my integrity because I don't want to sell out and do the wrong thing. I don't want to be like these people I mentioned in Success Resources who are just preying on fears, they're manipulating, and when you look them up, they haven't done anything themselves. Like, you can look me up, please do. Look up my 70 reviews on my Facebook page. Talk to Boy George. I coached him for 3 years. Talk to my people who I've put through a coaching program where I mentored people. I'm still in touch with them all. I give them a full money back guarantee. After completing the whole thing, no one wanted their money back. Everyone's doing well, but I didn't manipulate. I didn't lie, but I didn't get as many people because, if I wanted to get more people as a coach, once I coached Boy George, I could have put out an online course of how to coach a celebrity. That would have sold great. But the fact is, I know from integrity that I can't coach someone necessarily on that, and I can't promise that. When you're a marketer, you've got these two options. You can either manipulate people, pretend like you're making 6 figures a month or whatever, and keep up this illusion, and you can hang around with your other highly influential friends, and you can share email lists. I mean, that's stuff anyone can do. That's easy, right? And you'll make money. You'll make money by selling the course, How to Make Money in 30 Days. You'll make money doing that. You'll make money, but at what cost to you as a person, the marketer, and at what cost to the people who you're serving? I want to be making a great contribution to society, not messing people around, which is what most marketers do. I mean, and not only the gurus here we're talking about, the coaches, just look at everything. Just look at McDonald's. Just look at the cigarette companies. Just look at the pharmaceutical company world. Like, people are shipping products and services all the time that they know are not good for people, that they know are not benefiting people's lives. But unfortunately, this is transferred to the self-help industry. Don't think that law of attraction coach is out for the greater good, necessarily. Some of them are, but a lot of the self-help industry, a lot of the business and marketing and coaching industry is a mess. And another experience I want to share with you is when I went to Success Resources in London. Now, it was the main speaker was Gary Vaynerchuk. He's really cool. He was really good. I think it was a 2 or 3 day event. And I remember I was pumped up. I was like, yeah, I'm going to start my business and I'm going to go to this marketing event with Gary Vaynerchuk. And let me tell you, it was an absolute disaster. It was one of the worst experiences I've ever had. I came out and I was so triggered because even then I could see the manipulation that was going on. I mean, if you just type in like Success Resources into YouTube, I think Mike Winnet has talked about this, like I say. I mean, in more detail, all I'll say is it was just horrible. I literally came out and I thought, I do not want to be like these guys. I think I said something like, if this is what it takes to be successful, I'm not doing it. Like, there was so much manipulation. It was based on fear. It was like, run back to the back of the room now. I mean, there was some of them speakers were just awful. They pretty much got booed off the stage. It was so manipulative. It was so ego driven. I can't even describe it. And the funny thing is, there was these people who were the speakers who were saying they've done this and they've done that and they've done the other. And I remember I was with this guy and we were talking in the audience and we were just like, just clicking that this is probably just rubbish. And we were looking him up and he had like 25 Facebook likes or something. And he had like, I think like, I don't know, a few hundred YouTube subscribers. But he was pretending like he was this massive coach, this massive entrepreneur. He taught thousands of people. and this, that, and the other. And it was just like, oh my God. Like, and then it was just like a bullshit backstory. I mean, oh, honestly, it was just horrific. And the worst part about it was that people were buying into it. Like, half the people in the room, or most I'd say, were just shocked at how much manipulation and fear-based marketing was going on, and how just people were completely just talking a perceived value game that, like, it didn't take much research on the internet to find out that they were just making stuff up to sell you stuff. But the sad part was that people were buying into it. Like, people were running to the back of the room, people were signing straight away, people were putting down their credit card details, people bought into the dream. And, you know, them speakers would have made probably more than I've made in 1 year in like one day. But no way, no way. I'm not doing that. It was a dreadful event, absolutely dreadful. And I say that, and trust me, like, I never really badmouth things or would give a 1-star review. I would normally walk away, but it was so bad. There was so much manipulation. It was basically like, it was a grift. It was basically like just the worst kind of like snake oil salesman, but dressed up as self-help gurus, dressed up as people who are going to help you, dressed up as even spiritual people. It was a mess. I mean, I cannot say. It was so bad, it nearly deterred me from starting my whole journey with business and marketing, like I say. And like I say, one of the speakers, I'm not going to mention names, but he pretty much got booed off stage. It was that bad. Like, it was terrible. It was terrible. Like I say, if you don't believe me, yeah, just YouTube success resources, and there's been many people, like, which I was sort of pleased about in a way, because I thought this cannot be the norm. And there was so many people that put up blogs or vlogs or videos about just saying how awful it was. And it was really low. People taking, these coaches, these gurus taking, you know, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people with empty promises. It was awful. Awful. So I don't recommend you go down that road. I recommend you go down the road of being kind, being generous, actually making a difference to people, and actually producing a product or a service which is incredibly valuable to other people, that they come back again and again and again. You see, with me, I've had clients who've been with me for like 4 years, because hopefully I provide a valuable service and I'm always there for them and I really care. But these people over here constantly need new influxes of people, because once people find out that this thing was a sham and this coach or this person isn't even great, they don't come back. So they constantly need new people all the time that stay with them about 3 months, realize that it was, you know, a load of rubbish, and then they leave. But these people still don't care, because there's enough people in the world to still fool. But like I say, you want to be one of these good marketers with integrity, knowing in your heart of heart that this product or this service is helping people for the better, knowing that you care about your clients, you care about your customers. That real path is harder to sell, but I've chose to go down the hard path. And some mentors of mine, I'll show you down this hard path, are Seth Godin. I think Seth Godin's great. If you subscribe to Seth Godin's blog, but look at this here. I mean, I'm recommending someone, Seth Godin, and that's the people that really stay, the people that really do well, is the people who say, do you know what, this guy's really genuine. So it might have taken him longer. I think Seth Godin himself would call himself a 10-year overnight success, but it's more meaningful, it's more fulfilling, it's more valuable to himself as a person and his integrity, knowing that he's actually creating value to the world. So Seth Godin puts out a blog a day. He has done for 20 years, Seth's blog. I recommend you check it out. And I've done some of his online courses. They're like £300. You know, they're not like £6,000. They're £300. They're really good. He has got one that's more high end, but there's no pushy sales. There's no fear marketing. He's kind. He thinks about community. He thinks about getting everyone involved. And he openly would tell you everything I'm telling you now, that most marketing is based on selfish, narcissistic people who are just creating this perceived value illusion just to get money out of you. He would say the same if you look up his content. Another marketer I really like is Simon Sinek. He wrote Start With Why. Again, I feel like he's kind, he's compassionate, he leads with empathy. He's got some great books, he's got some great courses. And you just get this feeling again that you're not in this fear-based manipulative illusion. And I am very aware of this. I am sacrificing short-term gain for long-term value, and I want to go down this kind, authentic, genuine marketing road, which is a harder road, but I know in the end it'll be more fulfilling for me and more valuable to my clients. So that's it for today. That's it for today. Like I say, it can't always be positive messages on my channel. I think there's actually harm in being positive all the time, which I'll talk about. I think more effective than that is just being real and authentic, and you'll see it. Like I've posted this video now, but you will see over the next months and years, I guarantee a shift in there'll be regulations coming in the marketing world, and people just will not be listening anymore to people who just talk and have got nothing to back it up. And there'll be a shift into people realizing that it's a perceived value game and realizing that they're being manipulated, to seeking out the true authentic marketers, which is, you know, the game I want to play. That's who I want to be. So thank you so much for this. Please click the like button if you like this video, or comment below if you've ever been on a webinar and it's felt weird, or you've ever been to a marketing event or a seminar, or you've ever bought a product or a service from, you know, a guru or a coach, and maybe it's been great. Comment. You know, like I said, there are some good ones out there for sure, but maybe it hasn't. So let me know your experience with that, and yeah, until next time, I'll see you then. Thanks so much.